Yo, what's good with y'all boys? It's Pluto here. We are the space winning the race, man. Look, I have a great video as always. This video, it's hard, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. To achieve the full level of this video, it's really hard for sure. So, but hey, if you're up for the challenge, let's get it, man. Prove it to yourself, man. Prove it to yourself. Now, how to be you, how to be yourself. This video is not gonna be me just completely talking. I'm gonna have practical steps and how you could actually do that. Complete practical steps, man. So if you hear my keyboard, that's because I'm alternating between the tab that I have the stuff on and of course OBS. So let y'all know, man. Also, before I say anything, I actually do these things. This is not just me chatting and saying about it and just finding on a YouTube video and deciding to hop on, record it. I actually do these things, truly. So let's begin with the first step. Evaluate your life. You need to evaluate everything you do, how you move, why you want to do this, why you want to do that, why do you hate this, why do you hate that, why do you believe in this, why do you believe in that. Every single piece, truly. Every single piece is a first step. And I've even argued that, this might be the easiest one. It might be the easiest one. But evaluating your life means looking at like the things you believe in, things you want to do. For example, if you want to go to college, why do you want to go to college? Is it because someone told you? Or is it because you actually decided that you want to go to college and actually do something when going to college? For example, me, I said I wanted to go to college years ago. And I only decided to go to college because people told me to. It was the only option they give to you until later on in for me, later on in my high school, people talk about trades and all that. Not heard anything about entrepreneurship at all. None of that. But it's the risky thing, so that's why people don't do it. They want you to be the most safe person possible. Don't risk anything. Just take the safest route possible, man. But if you want something bigger, obviously that's not gonna work. You need to take a risk. You need to embrace risk. You need to manage them, because of course not all risks are good, but a lot of them are beneficial to your growth as a human. So evaluate your situation, bro. Also look at where you're at right now. How do you feel about yourself? How do you look on yourself from a third person perspective? How do you view yourself? Are you happy with where you are right now? All that type of things. Then the second step, kind of already talked kind of talked about it. Challenge your beliefs. Challenge everything, bro. I challenged me wanting to go to college. Said, nah, I'm not doing that. I challenged this is a small one with my hair. My parents weren't proud of my hair at all. Well, my dad didn't really care. My mom definitely did. But guess what? I still stopped there and did it anyway. I took care of them myself. I retwist these on my own. I did go to a loctician for a little bit, but whatever, it doesn't matter. But the thing is, you need to challenge every single one of your beliefs, bro. Even if it's as far as religion, man. And that's gonna be a hard one for sure, depending on who you are. For example, me, I'm a Christian, but the thing is, I had an interesting way of being a Christian as compared to most people. When you hear most people that are not Christians and all that, or that are Christians somewhat, I say somewhat because, there's different levels of it, but they said that, oh, my parents forced this on me, I was forced to believe this, all these types of things, I was forced to go to church, forced to read the Bible, all those type of things. Now let me tell you something. When I was really young, maybe 7, 6, 5 years old around there, that's exactly how it was for me. I was forced to go to church. I didn't really read the Bible. I was just forced to go to church and all that until I stopped going. My parents stopped going. I haven't been to church in years, bro. It's been years, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been years. But ironically, I'm a full devoted Christian. I read the Bible page to page on my own terms. No one told me. I decided to. Here's a set goal. It was at the end of last year. I decided to do that. So challenge literally everything. Your religion. And guess what? People are not gonna like it. Especially if your family's not gonna like it. If you challenge what they believe in, what religion and all that type of stuff. For me, I know for sure that I had multiple people in my family tell me, oh, you need to go to college and all that. It's just, you don't know what's gonna happen. Life's not fair. And you just don't know what's gonna happen. It's risky. You don't wanna do that. You wanna end up in a bad spot. Well, guess fucking what? So what I'm supposed to do? Sit there and back up against the wall? Like sit there and like time out like this in the corner? What am I supposed to do, bro? What am I supposed to do? I'm gonna take that risk. Sorry, I don't care how you feel. I'm going to take that risk. I'm going to take that because the beliefs of, for example, me doing all this type of stuff, me making money off my phone, bro. If I were to follow all the beliefs that I had and let my mom, let whoever it is in my family challenge my beliefs and actually believe in what they said, I would have never took the opportunity to get money off of that phone. I would have never been able to buy all these things behind me. Most of the things behind me, I bought. Most of the things behind me, I bought with my own money. The mic, my own money. The camera, my own money. The lights, my own money. All because I decided, the headphones, my money. All because I decided to take a risk. And honestly, it wasn't that big of a risk, but it still was a risk because I was gonna get a normal job, and there's nothing wrong with a normal job at all. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you're getting your bread, hey, good for you, man. If you're cool with what you're doing, good for you. But I wanted to take that leap to get something as simple as this TikTok job, man. Why I put barely any effort and I get bread. Like, literally, I would have never taken that risk if I would have followed everything that people told me and not decided to do what I wanted to do, man. Because guess what? When you do these things, like I said earlier, no one's gonna, not no one, but the people that your family, they're gonna challenge you. But who cares? Who cares about what they wanted, what they do? It's what you wanted. It's what you want to do. And I'm not saying, oh, like, you know, do bad shit, of course. I mean, there's obviously a thin line. There's exception to every single rule. But for the most part, man, take those risks, bro. If you want to do it, then you do it. Don't let someone tell you what you're gonna do. And I really mean that. Like, really. I gotta tell you how many times. Not I've gotten an argument, but I've gotten a disagreement with the people that I know because of the fact that I want to do something different. I don't want to go to college. Especially with the fact that I had a standard that was set by other people because of how smart I am. Because of how smart I am. That, oh, you're smart, you like math and you like science, which I do. Oh, you gotta be this, you gotta be that. I want to be a mechanical engineer. I say with the quotes because that's something that someone put onto me. I didn't want to be one because I wanted to be one. It was because of the fact that they made it seem like college, if you didn't go to college, you're fucked. That's what they made it seem like. And now realizing that I challenge my beliefs, that shit doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I do what I want to do. I want to help people. That's why I'm recording from the camera. I want to do YouTube and all that. I've been doing YouTube for 8 years, but I've started to take it serious recently. And I need to go harder, man. I ain't going crazy enough. I ain't going harder, man. I can definitely do better. So that's the second one. I had to go on that one for a while because that one is also super hard. Probably the second hardest one for sure. I would say the second hardest one for sure. You need to challenge everything. Third step, organize what you want to do. I'd argue this might be, let's see, what's the first one? Evaluate your life. I think this one might be the easiest one, man. Maybe, I don't know. Depends. Organize who you want to be. Organize what you want to do. For me, I didn't want to go to college. I was challenging that belief. I didn't want to go. So, what I organized, okay, I'm going to start doing YouTube. I've started doing social media. Start reading different books and all. I got some books up there. I don't have too many books on financial literacy, I'm not gonna lie to you. I ordered 3, so I got 3 coming in right now. I'm gonna finish that. I just got done reading Rich Dad Poor Dad for the first time. I'm supposed to read that book a while ago, but I got my own funds to buy that book. So, bought that book and decided, you know, I want to do all these type of things. I have like 2 or 3 business books, but yeah, man, 2 financial books, not 1. That I read. I've read 2 so far, and I got 3 more coming in. But anyway, no one cares. Let's go on to organize how you want to do is this. Honestly, this might sound crazy because a lot of people don't do this, and I didn't do this at first. Actually, write down what you're gonna do. Seriously, not on notes. Get a notebook, and actually write down what you're gonna do. Seriously, write down what you want to do, and actually, you know, find out ways to go through that. I have the stuff I needed for the setup. I have it written on a paper. Seriously, truly. I have my YouTube stuff written on the paper. I have notes and all that. Seriously, you need to take this serious. And when I think of a notebook, I think of useless notes that school teaches you. Useless notes that you write about, you know, the amount of neutrons and protons and uranium, about ionic bonds and all those type of bonds that you're never gonna use again. What do you need the formation of a uranium atom to pay your damn bills? Unless you're a chemist, of course. But most people are not chemists. So, literally, or a nuclear physicist, all that type of stuff. When are you going to use that? If you're working at a call center, when the hell are you going to use that? When are you going to use, I don't know, angular velocity in a call center? When the hell are you going to use that? So, when I think you need to also change your beliefs and rewrite that on let's go back to the second step. Change your beliefs on the notebook, man. Because I view the notebook as that it's a tool, man. The notebook's a tool. So actually organize what you want to do, and even if it, you know, money, all that, organize everything. Now the fourth step. This one, I would argue, is the hardest one because I'm still working on this one, man. I'm still working on this one, and it takes some time. It really does take some time. Be about it. Be about it. The hardest one. Yeah, I'm saying the hardest one. Why? Because a lot of these are simple actions that you could do. You could honestly do the first 3 steps. Okay, you can't really do them in a day, but you could do them a lot quicker than you could actually do the be about it. And I think it's all be about it. All of this is relative to you, especially the last one, man, because you need to decide on what it is to be you. If it takes a week, whatever it is. I don't want to tell you how mine is because if I I can, but I don't want you to mimic mine because it could only be the second best me. I want you to think for yourself. So you need to evaluate what it looks like to be you and actually take actions for you to do that. Whether it's writing down daily goals, you know, weekly goals, monthly goals, whatever it is, man. Whatever it is, setting reminders, highlighting stuff in books so you can go back and reread them and actually, you know, evaluate if you want to put that in your life or not. You don't want to soak up everything in the book because you're being what that person wrote down in that book. You're being that person's thoughts and not you. So be about who you want to be, man. Do all these previous steps, man. I want to go to college. Okay. So next, what I want to do, the YouTube stuff. What am I doing to take action? Bam. What I want to do, money. I want to make money from social media. What have I done? TikTok. Doing my YouTube stuff. Even though I be slacking on the YouTube sometimes, I still got other things going on too. It's not just YouTube's the one social media I'm on, bro. It's not the one social media I'm on. So definitely a fourth step. I would say it's the hardest one, 100%. Because you actually need to take action, and this does not take a couple of days to do. This takes a while to do. Because the thing is, I know this information for a while, but now I'm actually living about it. I'm actually being about it. And I'm still not completely at the peak level that I want. But guess what? Now I'm thinking about it, there is no peak level I want because we're pretty much limitless. So there is no peak level. But I know I can be better. I can be better than I am right now 100%. And I'm working towards that every single day. And sometimes I might be off days, bro. I think it was 2 days ago. I didn't finish all my daily goals I had to do for the day. The first time I've done that. Actually, it might have been the second time. The second time out of a month almost that I've done that. But look, man, that's pretty much it for today's video, man. Seriously, be about it. Remember, let me go back over the 4 steps again. Evaluate your life. Where are you at right now? Are you happy where you're at or not? Second one, challenge your beliefs. Religion, you know, your profession, your career, all that type of stuff. Why? Do I actually want to do that? Do I actually believe in that? Third step, organize what you want to do. Write it down. Seriously, write it down. Evaluate what aligns with you. And finally, the 4th step, be about it. Alright, that's it for today's video, man. Y'all boys stay blessed. We out.